Hi everybody and welcome back to Tales of Wanderlust. I'm Cass, this is Jasper, and if you want to hear how our first trip is going in the truck camper, then stay tuned. Alright, this has been a long time coming. I've been working on renovating that truck camper for 7 months now. We are finally on its maiden voyage. It is a short, week-long trip just to check everything out. I am here at Walmart right now, going to pick up a heater because we're going to be running into below freezing temperatures tonight, and I don't want my water lines to freeze. So I'm going to run in, grab some DEF fluid for the truck, grab a heater. This guy is going to go hang out in the camper while I do that, and then we will take you along as we figure out where we're going to stay tonight, and I'll let you know how everything is going with the truck camper. Success, but this Walmart doesn't have garbage, which is kind of strange, and somehow I cut myself. So we're gonna drive around, try to find a garbage can for this, and then head on out. So to get to Colorado from Phoenix, there's 3 different routes you can take. One, which is the shortest, goes up through Flagstaff in southern Colorado, but they are getting a big snowstorm right now, and I don't want to drive through that. The second fastest route is out through, I'm gonna say this wrong, the Magoyan Rim here in Arizona, which we've never been to. I've always wanted to go to, but there's a cold front coming through, and tonight could be in the low 20s. So I have a little space heater. We'll see how well it does on my battery, and then we're just gonna see where we end up. I'm going to just put Colorado into my map, just start driving, and when we see something we want to do or stop, we'll stop. Now, I'm no geologist, but I think we just climbed up onto the Magoyan Rim. Again, probably saying that wrong. It's interesting because immediately once you get on top, everything changes. So we go from saguaros and cacti everywhere to small bushes everywhere, and I really don't see much cactus anymore. We are going up in elevation. Now here's something I wouldn't have done in the base camp. It's lunchtime. So instead of pulling over at the side of the road, we found a random dirt road, and we're gonna have lunch here. We are somewhere. I have absolutely no idea where. And we're gonna eat some lunch. And this guy is gonna be stoked about it. You ready? Huh? Holy moly, it's windy. Ah! Talk about a difference. When we were in Phoenix, it was 70. Now it's windy and like 45. Jasper just climbed the stairs of doom. Didn't get any of it on camera because the wind blew us over. So there he is. Oh! He is not a fan of the stairs. He is super stubborn, and he doesn't actually like to go up the stairs. But he can definitely do it. He just doesn't want to do it. So someday we'll need better stairs. But, all right, you wanna, yep, I'm gonna get you some water. You need water, I need food. Yeah. I need to clean this place up a bit because there's stuff everywhere. Okay, here you go. Can't believe how windy it is. This is why I got a hard-sided one. Because on windy days like this, which in the winter, every day in the desert seems to be a windy day like this, the wind is too much for Jasper if you're in a tent or that sort of thing. And so if we were in one of those pop-up campers and this wind was blowing, I wouldn't be able to have the top up. So with the hard-sided, Jasper can do windstorms And in the winter, hopefully it'll be a lot warmer in here. Because right now it's about 45 outside. It's actually pretty comfortable in here. So, all right, you wanna go up? Go up. All right. I am gonna make a PB&J sandwich. Jasper, would you like a bone? When in doubt, get the knife out. Would you like a bone? Here. Go poppers. Peanut butter jelly time. Oh, I forgot. I have leftover biscuits, Cracker Barrel last night. All right, we have an embarrassing amount of food. But that's the fun part about having your own fridge. We can take leftovers. Ready for some chicken? I just found out one other thing I'm not a big fan of on this RV. The window on the back door is, I don't know the correct technical term, but glazed over, so you can't see in, you can't see out. But I don't have any view on the back side. I don't have any view on the front side of the RV. So while I've been parked here, there is a random truck that parked not too far away. And I just like to have full view of things just from a safety perspective so I can see what's going on. So not a big fan of that window. I'm assuming I could probably replace it with a clear one, but just something to add to the list of things to do. I'm checking the weather right now, and this wind warning is in effect until 6 p.m. tonight. The winds are 25 to 35 miles an hour constant with 55 to 65 mile an hour gusts. Looks like we'll be eating lunch and then trying to get out of here. I wanted to take Jasper for a long walk, but in those gusts, I don't really want to walk around with dead trees everywhere because something's gonna come crashing at some point. There they go. We're alone again. I was going to work on telling you how our first few days in the camper went, but I just looked at the weather and that is the front that is coming in right behind us, and you can actually see in the distance the huge clouds rolling in. They're white and then all gray underneath. So we're gonna hit the road and try to get ahead of that storm. So we'll talk more later. You ready to go? Get my shoes on. Hello. Oh, crowded. Oh my Lanta. This stuff has to go on the ground. Toilet stuff. I have so much to catch you up on toilet stuff. That has been my absolute biggest pain point on this trip. And I have tried a couple of different options. The composting toilet I had, it's going to be what I end up with, like a composting toilet itself, but not that one. It's not a very good one. Okay, everything is on the floor now. Everything is all set. Oh my gosh. All right, Boda. Camper is secure. You gonna go pee? He doesn't even care. 60 mile an hour gusts? Who cares? He's just happy to be back out. All right, we are here at the entrance to the Petrified National Park. I cannot bring you along because national parks have put in a rule now where you can't do any kind of commercial filming, including YouTube videos, without a permit, and it takes months to get a permit. So I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna go check out the Petrified National Park, and I will see you on the north side. It's kind of funny to be back in the wide open. To the east, it's all nice and clear. To the west, you're gonna see the big storm we were avoiding. We'll go check it out. I'll see you on the other side. It is now 6:30, 7 o'clock. We are in Gallup, New Mexico. Pulled into the Cracker Barrel, which I've stayed at before, and checked the weather. It's supposed to be 19 degrees tonight. I don't have any heat in the RV, so I have a little space heater. My Battleborn and my inverter runs it great, but it will only run it for about 3.5 hours according to the battery controller. So 3.5 hours to get me through one night is gonna mean a lot of getting up, turning it on, off, etc. I don't feel like doing that. I wanna sleep because I have a long drive tomorrow. And so I'm trying to get to an RV park. First, I go through my first low bridge, 13 feet. I'm 11 feet, so I was fine. It's a little freaky though. And now I'm stuck at the train tracks, and there's a train that is literally stopped and another one going by. And the trains out here are huge, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be here for. And my Cracker Barrel is getting cold. These trains are huge out here. I mean, this could be a long time. My two other options are to continue 2 hours down the road to Albuquerque, where it's only gonna be 38, so my pipes won't freeze, or find an alternative route to this RV park. Alternative route is looking positive. Decision, gonna sit here and hang out because I now have 3 cars behind me, so I can't back up. So I'm gonna eat some cheese curds and watch the trains go by. Well, we are here in an RV park, plugged in. The little space heater is working, so it is 65 degrees in here and climbing. So it'll be nice and cozy tonight, which is great because I actually really wanted a cozy night. So I'm gonna read, do some Sudoku, eat my hour-old Cracker Barrel. Didn't wait for the train, ended up turning around going all the way back through town. I still have to catch you up on how our maiden voyage has gone. This is kind of how it's gone, but I'm tired. I'm gonna go eat, I'm gonna relax, and then I will catch up with you all tomorrow. All right, we're on our way back to Colorado. A little more energy today, but not by much. Stopped off at the famous Laguna Burger, just west of Albuquerque. So if you're ever in the area, get some gas here and get yourself a green chili burger. They're delicious. So how did our first trip actually go? The maiden voyage in the truck camper has been both really good and really bad. Really bad is always a hard thing to say because, I mean, things could always be worse, but it's been amazing because I've gone places that I couldn't have taken the base camp. I went boondocking, came in at night. I drove all over the place, up and down washes to get to my spot. The truck camper did great. I parked in Old Town Yuma. Jasper hung out in the camper while I went to a brewery with friends. Love the mobility. It's amazing. But I've had some issues with the toilet. So I tried a couple different toilet options. My composting toilet, it overflowed. Luckily, it was outside in a tent, and it actually overflows into the basin that it sits in. The toilet itself, which is a C-head composting toilet, is not built very well for women. So to get gross, it doesn't divert the ones and the twos very well. So it doesn't actually do a true composting toilet, because in order for the composting toilet to work so it doesn't smell, you have to have separation. And there's no separation in that right now. So that's been great. Overflowed. Compost was a mess to clean up. I had to clean the whole thing because I don't have a spot for it right now. So it's sitting in the truck and you want it completely clean before it goes in the truck. So I was trying to clean the toilet. There was 20-mile-an-hour winds constantly when we were out boondocking. So the bags and paper towel and everything are flying everywhere. It was a mess. Not having a shower. I did okay for 3 days. And then it caught up to me, and then I really felt like I needed a shower. Thankfully, I was camped with friends, so I jumped in their Class A and took a shower, but can't do that when I'm out traveling alone, so I gotta figure out the whole shower thing. I think I'm gonna do an outdoor shower, but the problem is I like doing colder weather camping. Not gonna go very well together, so we'll see. So it's definitely been a really good trip. It's been good because I've actually forced myself to get out in the camper and try things. I have learned a lot. Biggest lesson I've learned is in order to make this setup work for me, I really need to have everything secured, mounted, so I can just jump in and out. When I jump into the camper, everything is set, it's comfortable, it's ready to go, sleep, eat, etc. And when I want to jump in the truck and drive somewhere, I don't have to do a lot of cleanup here. Right now, I have to move all the stuff on the bench. My whole passenger seat is piled high with stuff. I've got 2 different toilets along. I've got random toilets everywhere. I've got Starlink just sitting in my front driver's seat, and it's kind of chaotic. So I need to get rid of the chaos because I don't do well with that. And I need things to be a lot more organized. But overall, it's definitely comfortable. It is
exactly what I was going for. Small, light, mobile. I can do a lot more of the overlanding and those kind of things with it, but I need to get some things built in here. Appreciate you guys checking in. I'll give you guys a full tour at some point when I have more energy and kind of let you know the different things I learned. But thanks for checking in, and we'll talk to you all soon.